They're advertising something that it's not going to be. They're going to show you what they want to show you. I mean, they're going to have complete control of that, and you're only going to see so much. They're not going to rip the entire curve by. Even though, Chris, what is the magic? What is there to show? Everything is a wrestling match. It's going to be funny, bro, because I don't watch any wrestling, except what I have to watch for Sportskeeda. But that Unreal series to me is just going to be so freaking comical when you have guys sitting around in suits and ties trying to come up with wrestling angles, and they just keep going back to the same wrestling angle over and over. I don't know why they would want to expose their lack of creativity that way.
Yeah, Vince, to your point, especially when I'm thinking about debuts, there's different companies, there's different departments when it comes to WWE, and they're telling the production department to really, get the graphics, get the vignettes, get the video, do all those things to really make this person look like a star, with the vignettes heading into, his debut. And I would say, to an extent, with Penta, I wouldn't consider him buried, but I do think that he should be protected more. But when it comes to for instance, a Ray Phoenix and especially the Wyatt Six, all the time and energy and money that they put in that, the payoff, the return on investment definitely isn't there. So it's why spend all that money and invest all that time building up this character just to blend them in? I mean, they just did this with Rusev. You're spending all this time building up these characters just to blend them in. From an WWE Unreal perspective, how do you think those conversations are going? Hey, man, so we've got this person who just signed. How do you want to put him in? Yeah, just put him on SmackDown tag match.
Because the building up part, Chris, that you're talking about, the presentation part.
Yeah.
Bro, that's a different department.
Yep.
That's TV. That's TV coming up with the vignettes, and that's costuming coming up with the wardrobe. Yeah. TV's coming up with the entrance. TV's coming up with the video walls. That's a whole different department. Now, the creative team needs to write for that character. I swear, bro, I was watching SmackDown the other day. When Ray Phoenix came out, I don't even, bro, honestly, is that Ray Phoenix or is that Dragon Lee? I don't even know. That's how just another name on the card the dude is. I didn't even know who it was.
Yeah. And I think that they're not returning the investment on him as far as the hype, man. I think they should, but I don't think that they are. And so, yeah, it's interesting. But you say that, and I mentioned there was different departments too. But you see with these YouTube videos of Triple H, the behind the scenes, and he's walking with people to the entrance, and he was telling Jacob Fatu to look into the camera and have a different type of snarl and facial expressions and helping people with entrances. So he's in the TV department, and he's making that investment with making someone have a good presentation. But then it doesn't pay off when it comes to building the character up. You know what I mean? Exactly. So there's a disconnect there. So.
Exactly. Yeah.
Indeed. Yeah. We shall see, man, with this Unreal series, and I do think that a lot of people think that it's going to have an effect of a magician saying, "Hey guys, before I give you the magic, I'm going to tell you the tricks, I'm going to tell you the backstage behind the scenes on how to do the trick before I do the trick." You know what I mean? And so it's that hurts it.
It's not going to be that, bro, because they're advertising something that it's not going to be. They're going to show you what they want to show you. I mean, they're going to have complete control of that, and you're only going to see so much. They're not going to rip the entire curve by. Even though, Chris, what is the magic? What is there to show? Everything is a wrestling match. This isn't, bro. This isn't, oh, bro, we got an empty casket and then we open it back up and Taker's in the kit. They don't do anything like, oh, there's a buried alive match. Is the guy really dead under there? They don't do anything like that. So what's the magic?
But you already know
matches, bro.
Yeah, you already know to this crowd though. Like the magic is going to be the conversation that Triple H had with Jay before he won the title. Like, oh, that's magical. You know what I mean? Like the magic's going to be, you know, before it's John Cena makes the heel turn and they're having conversations backstage with John Cena. Like I can see that type of stuff going on in this series. And that is, you know, that is peeling it back more than what I think people should know about, because we should know about that. You know what I mean? We should know.
Yeah.
This guy right here is Vince Russo. I am Dr. Chris. This is Writing with Russo. Have a good night, everybody. Solo.